Do you know Rolls-Royce? Of course you do. It's one of the most expensive and luxurious car brands in the world, but here's something most people don't know. The man behind this global luxury icon was once so poor, he had to sleep on shop floors and fix doorbells just to survive. Sounds unbelievable, right? So how did a poor boy with almost nothing build a brand that became a symbol of wealth and power? If you don't know the answer, this story will open your eyes. Because this isn't just about cars, this is about hard work, struggle, genius, and how a boy with no money, no support, and no connections created one of the most powerful names in the world. Early life and struggles of Henry Royce. Henry Royce's story begins far from the luxury and prestige his name would later represent. Born in 1863 in a small village in England, Henry grew up in a family struggling to make ends meet. When he was just 4 years old, his father's flour mill business collapsed, plunging the family into poverty. Unlike many children of his time, Henry couldn't enjoy a full formal education. Instead, from the age of 9, he took on jobs like selling newspapers and delivering telegrams to help his family survive. These early hardships didn't break him. They fueled his determination to learn and work hard. From a very young age, Henry was drawn to machines and tools, fixing small things around him and developing a fascination for how things worked. As a teenager, Royce got a chance to apprentice with the Great Northern Railway, a big step for a boy with little money and no formal education. Unfortunately, he had to leave the apprenticeship early because of his family's financial problems. But this setback didn't stop him. Henry took control of his own learning, devouring engineering books and gaining hands-on experience wherever he could. His youth was a battle against poverty and limited opportunities, but it was in this struggle that he sharpened his skills, attention to detail, and work ethic. These traits would become the cornerstones of the Rolls-Royce legacy. Royce's early life was anything but easy, but it made him who he was. By 1884, after years of self-teaching and relentless effort, Henry Royce took a huge leap and started his own electrical and mechanical business with just £20 sterling, 0 pence. A tiny sum even then. He began making simple things like electric doorbells and lamps, but even at this modest beginning, his obsession with quality and precision was clear. His workshop was small and modest, but his ideas were anything but. Royce's focus on building things that were reliable and perfectly crafted was a sign of the empire he was about to build. From these humble roots, a legend was born. The meeting of two worlds. Royce meets Royce. Charles Royce came from a very different background. Born into wealth and educated at Eton and Cambridge, Rolls had a deep interest in engineering and speed. He was passionate about cars and airplanes and even owned one of the earliest motor vehicles in Britain. While Henry Royce was quietly building reliable engines in his small workshop, Rolls was making a name for himself in high society as a car enthusiast and dealer. The two men were introduced in 1904 by Henry Edmonds, a mutual acquaintance who believed they could build something great together. At first, Rolls was skeptical about Royce's homemade cars, but after driving one, he was impressed. Royce's cars were smooth, quiet, and mechanically superior to most imports at the time. This meeting was the beginning of a powerful partnership. Rolls brought vision, marketing skill, and funding. Royce brought engineering brilliance and attention to detail. Together, they formed Rolls-Royce Limited with a shared goal: to build the best car in the world. The birth of a luxury legend. Their first joint model, the Rolls-Royce 10 HP, was released in 1904. It immediately gained attention for its engineering quality and quiet ride, something rare at the time. This car laid the groundwork for what would become the most prestigious automotive brand in history. In 1907, they launched the Silver Ghost, a car that truly made Rolls-Royce famous. It ran over 14,000 miles without breaking down, earning it the title of the best car in the world. This was not a marketing slogan, it was a reputation earned through performance, durability, and innovation. Unlike other car makers who focused on quantity, Rolls-Royce focused on perfection. Every part was crafted with care. Every engine was tested with strict standards. It wasn't just about making cars, it was about making art in motion. Setbacks, tragedies, and persistence. The path to greatness is rarely smooth, and Rolls-Royce's journey was no exception. In 1910, the company faced a heartbreaking tragedy when Charles Rolls died in a plane crash, becoming the first British person to perish in a powered flight accident. This loss was a massive blow not only to the company, but to the partnership that had fueled Rolls-Royce's early success. Rolls was more than just a co-founder. He was a visionary who brought bold ideas and connections to the table. His sudden death threatened to shake the foundation of the business, but Henry Royce refused to let the dream die with him. Instead, Royce took it upon himself to carry the company forward with even greater determination. Henry Royce's personal journey during this time was marked by intense struggle. Years of relentless work, stress, and long hours took a toll on his health, leaving him physically weak and worn down. Yet even when his body was failing, his mind remained sharp and focused. Royce moved to a quieter place to recover, but did not stop designing and innovating. From afar, he guided his team with precise instructions, ensuring that the spirit of excellence and innovation stayed alive in every Rolls-Royce product. His persistence in the face of adversity is a testament to his unwavering dedication and passion for engineering perfection. The outbreak of World War I transformed Rolls-Royce business and reputation in unexpected ways. The company shifted its focus to producing airplane engines, stepping up to meet the urgent demands of the British war effort. Their Eagle engine quickly earned acclaim for its power and reliability, playing a crucial role in the skies over Europe. This achievement was more than just a wartime success. It proved to the world that Rolls-Royce was not simply a maker of luxury cars, but a powerhouse of engineering, innovation, and excellence. This chapter of resilience and adaptation set the stage for the global empire Rolls-Royce would become. Royce after the founders. After Royce's death in 1933, the company carried forward his legacy. Engineers trained under him continued to follow his principles: build only the best, test everything, and never compromise on quality. These ideas became the DNA of Rolls-Royce. In the following decades, Rolls-Royce expanded its presence. The company entered the aviation sector full-time and became a leader in aircraft engines. At the same time, the cars remained symbols of status, used by royalty, leaders, and celebrities around the world. Even though the founders were gone, the soul of the company remained. Rolls-Royce was no longer just a business. It had become a legacy of craftsmanship, innovation, and perfection. Rolls-Royce in the modern era. In the 1970s, Rolls-Royce faced financial difficulties due to challenges in the aviation business. The company was nationalized and later split into two: Rolls-Royce plc for aerospace and Rolls-Royce Motors for cars. In 1998, the car division was sold to BMW, but the brand still carried the same values of excellence. Today, Rolls-Royce cars are still known for their elegance, power, and unmatched luxury. Each car is handcrafted with extreme care, and buyers can customize almost every detail. The brand continues to attract the world's elite, staying true to its heritage while embracing modern technology. Meanwhile, Rolls-Royce Aerospace is a global leader in jet engine manufacturing, powering aircraft for both commercial airlines and defense. The name still stands for quality, precision, and reliability, just as Henry Royce intended over a century ago. So, how did a poor boy help create Rolls-Royce? Through hard work, a deep love for engineering, and never accepting anything less than perfection. Henry Royce didn't just build a car, he built a legacy that has lasted over 100 years. His story is a reminder that greatness doesn't come from comfort. Do you think today's young inventors can build something as iconic from such humble beginnings? Let us know in the comments. If you liked this story, share and subscribe for more inspiring business documentaries.